This is AMC with the Unbiasedly Biased Media Podcast, where we talk about whatever we want to talk about. So let's get started. Today's podcast is on relationships. Again, today's podcast is on relationships, and we're highlighting too much information. How much is too much? What's enough? We live in the social media age where people feel like they have to put everything on 10 on social media. All of their business, they put it out in the street, and people get into relationships, and as quickly as they start, they fizzle. It's like they go up and they come down as quickly as they went up. And you have to ask the question, what went wrong? I believe a lot of it is TMI, too much information. As a matter of fact, there's a poll going around, or like this online signed petition about people that are tired of this celebrity couple. They're saying that the couple, they're talking too much. They're tired of hearing about their marriage. They're tired of hearing about their brokenness. Enough already. They're signing petitions saying, hey, be quiet, go back in the closet. We don't want to hear all of that. And I believe people have a right to speak. People have a right to talk about their relationships if they want to. However, I also feel like a lot of what people talk about is too much information. And a lot of people don't know when enough is enough. In a lot of relationships, I see people, they just met a person, and the person knows all of their business. Sometimes it's not even via conversation. It doesn't come through conversation or just talking on the phone. It comes through social media. Some people tell every waking detail of their life on social media, and then they get into a relationship with the person, and they wonder why the person didn't treat them seriously or take them seriously, or they wonder why they felt used, or it's because of how they displayed themselves. They put themselves out there, and oftentimes we talk too much. I'm seeing that's a common thread in relationships, and people that are in relationships. Is too much talking. Too much talking. I mean, all of these love letters. People, you're in a relationship, and you got to write a love letter to the person you're in a relationship with on Instagram. Oh, baby, I love you. You're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh, I want to spread syrup all over you, and I want to eat you like a pancake. You're the best. I love you. We're in it to win it together forever. Whatever happened to the days of for your eyes only? What happened to the days of for your ears only? Why are people so quick and so desperate for attention to get on the soapbox of social media and, oh, hey, I'm in a relationship. I love Billie Jean. Billie Jean is the best, and I just want Billie Jean to know how much I miss her so. We're talking too much. It is too much. And we're not even talking about people that are 18, 16. We're talking about people in their 30s, their 40s, and their 50s. Just all out here bearing no shame, just putting it all out. They just have it all hanging out. And I look at some of these posts, and I'm like, where's the shame? Where's the discretion? How do you know it's going to work out? And if it doesn't work out, man, you put yourself way out there. You went out on a mega limb trying to get everybody to see that you are in a relationship and you are happy. You want to prove to everyone that you're happy. And you start to talk too much, and everything is the gram, or everything is TikTok. Everything you pictured up with your boo, you pictured up everything, and we don't even know. There's an old adage: too much of anything. People, too much of anything too quickly is a recipe for burnout. You get tired. You just burn out. You get tired of people. You give a person too much of yourself too quickly, what do they have to look forward to? What do you aspire to? What's next? You just met each other and all of a sudden you're hanging out at each other's houses. All of a sudden you are in love. You're tattooing each other's names on you. You're treating the person as if they're your spouse, and you're supposed to be in the getting to know you phase, and I love you, boo. What's going on? It's clearly too much. And I'm going to be one of the first people to say it. And I'm sure I'm not one of the first people to say it, but it's my podcast. I'm going to be one of the first people to say, stop posting so much. Stop writing those billy doos to that invisible person, that invisible lover. That scares people off. That's for those of you who aren't in a relationship yet. Dear husband, dear wife, you're writing to an invisible person. That's a clear way to get someone. Writing an invisible letter to an invisible person. Stop posting. Get off social media. Go do something. Get a job. Get a goal. Go buy something. Invest. Do something with your life. Cut out all of that talking about something that really hasn't been vetted, hasn't been tried. What's enough? What is enough? When I thought about what was enough, this is the thing that came to my mind. What is enough? And I said, whatever you're willing to be embarrassed about. That's my definition of enough. Whatever I'm willing to be embarrassed about. It seems that people post without the barometer of thinking, without a measurement of what am I willing to be embarrassed about. We just put it up there. We throw it out there. We want everybody to know. And we put it out there and we throw it out there. But when it falls apart, this is what gets me. When it falls apart, the people who were screaming and hollering about their relationship, their boo, guess what? They go radio silent. Some of them, you don't even hear from them. It's like they were on social media. They were banging it out. I mean, they were just tearing it up. And all of a sudden, a few months go by, you don't hear anything from them until they got a new boo, or until they cut all their hair off and changed the color, and now there's somebody else. They Shaka Kondo, they come back out as a reinvented person because they put themselves out there, and they feel embarrassed because they put themselves out there, when in actuality all they had to do was keep their business to themselves. It doesn't cost much to be quiet. It doesn't cost, discretion doesn't cost that much. There's another adage, less is best. Less. Sometimes we gotta go with the least. Sometimes we gotta be willing to go with the least. Sometimes we gotta be willing to if it's really that good, live it. If it's really that good, enjoy it. You don't have to share it. If the ice cream is really that good, enjoy it. You don't have to get out here talking about how well they treat you and how wonderful, how you feel and how you melt when they show up. And stop trying to convince me that your situation is awesome, because I don't believe you. I'm going to say that again. Stop trying to convince me, because I don't believe you. And at the end of the day, I don't have to believe you. You trying to convince somebody that your relationship, your new thing is all of that, or your old thing is all of that, or your engagement is all that. You trying to convince the world and trying to to brag to the world. It's not going to make it better. It's not going to make it last. Stop trying to convince people who don't even care. A lot of these people, we don't care. Now, I'm not saying we don't look for people to post anything, but again, over the top, these love letters. These love letters, the endless love, those Luther Vandross letters, doom, 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 doom. It's like enough already. It's not like that. It's not real like that. It's not real like that. All you're doing when you get on social media and you sitting up here talking about your relationship and talking about how happy you are, all you're doing is creating haters. That's all you're doing. You're creating people. You're participating in your own sabotage. You're participating, and all you're doing is making haters. Because you got folk on your page sitting back in the cut, and they despise you. They want it to fall apart. They want you to do badly, and then they start sending that dark negative energy towards you, because they don't want your relationship to last. They don't want it to pass the smell test. Sometimes I'm on IG and I'll see these little girls, these young ladies, and they think their booty, and let me say booty, posterior butt, whatever. They think their butt is big, like they think it's really big, and they like jumping, like, they clearly got whatever they have on. They got that thing pulled up so far between those cheeks, and they trying to make that booty look big, and they big bang. And I'm like, girl, please. A big booty can be seen, a big butt can be seen a mile away. You can sit up there and try to make it big in your mind. I mean, that's mental. That's the way I feel about some of these folks in these relationships. They want to try to make it bigger than it really is. They want to make it better than it really is, but it's really not all that. You just talking. You're embarrassing yourself. All the same people are looking at you like, man, ain't you 50? Ma'am, aren't you 45? Girl, ain't you 37? What's wrong with you? You ain't never had a man before? You ain't never had a woman before? What is wrong with you? Why are you acting like a kid? Why are you acting high school? That's the stuff we used to do in high school when you had to let everybody know that you had bagged this chick. You got this girl. You had to let everybody know, hey, he's mine. That's high school. But we're so immature now. We're so immature that we got to get to the mountaintop. We got to tell everybody that I'm in a relationship and I've been to the mountaintop and I've seen the promised land. Yeah, I said it. We tripping, we geeking. Geeking and we tripping. We tweaking. We don't know. You think your booty big, it's not even big. You think their relationship is something that is not. You're just getting to know each other. You think you're in a relationship. That person they're just kicking it. You think you're in a relationship and they just want one thing. They're just trying to. You sitting around having butterflies. Ooh, they love me. No, they don't. You just met each other. You don't know. And you can know a person and you still don't know them. Gosh. Chill out. What's too much? Whatever you don't want to be embarrassed about. whatever you don't want to be embarrassed about, whatever if it falls apart and it makes you go silent, and all of a sudden you go MIA,